Thank you very much for staying on. Now, the fate of some final year students of the Aggrey Memorial Senior High School in Cape Coast hangs in the balance because school authorities failed to register them for the West African Secondary School Certificate Examination, which, by the way, starts in 2 weeks. Richard Kojonyako is our correspondent and joins us with more. Good morning, Richard.
Good morning, Kemini.
How many students are affected by this?
Well, the students are 38 in number, and according to them, they have been in the school. The registration process has gone on, but they have not fulfilled the payment of part of their fees, and so that explains the situation they find themselves in. The WAEC exams is just around the corner, and they fear they might not take part because WAEC has closed, and the school authorities are saying that they cannot register them, and they did not register them because they have not paid. I spoke with the headmaster of Aggrey Memorial Senior High School, Reverend Franklin Buegu, and he says that some of the students owe to the tune of 2,000 Ghana cedis, others are owing 1,500, others 2,500, and so they call the PTA meeting to inform parents that because some of the students are owing, they have to pay their first term fees, including the registration fee and all of that, because before they would register them, but they failed to fulfill that requirement, and so that is why they are not registering them. After that, they've called the parents to explain to them, even judge with them, but the parents, most of them are not coming. And so the students are here, 38 in number. I just spoke with them. They look dejected. Some of them have been trooping to the offices of the headmaster, and they've been crying all day. And they say that it is their life and all of that. So that is the situation here at the Aggrey Memorial Senior.
But why haven't these students paid your school fees? Did they tell you why they haven't paid?
Well, according to them, they have some of them are owing like 800 and all of that, and it is not all of them that have settled the full the payment of the entire school fee, and so that explains the situation. But according to the headmaster, they cannot continue to run the school on charity basis, and when it happens like that, the student complete and they withhold their results, they never come back. Some of them, they do not want to even do anything with their results, and they never come back, and so the school continues to be in debt.
I see. Thank you very much, Richard, for this update. Richard Kojonyako joined us from the Central Region, where about 38 final year students of the Aggrey Memorial Senior High School may not write their WAEC because their headmaster failed to register them because they owe some school fees. Now, I've been joined over the telephone by former Director General of the Ghana Education Service, Michael Nsoa. Thank you very much, Mr. Nsoa, for joining us here.
You're welcome.
What do you think about this whole situation? Students are unable to pay their school fees in full, and so the headmaster of Aggrey Memorial Senior High School decides, I am not going to register you for your WAEC.
Actually, it comes as a surprise to me because yes, students may owe school, but we try as much as possible to make sure that we separate school fees from examination fees. I'm aware of some of the challenges and the difficulties that go through when students register for the exam and still owe fees to the school. Yes, but we try as much as possible to ensure that at least we don't jeopardize the future of these children. It's an unfortunate situation because I am sure parents have negated on their responsibilities to pay these fees, and after that I would say that it's an unfortunate situation. I don't know.
Now, has the headmaster has the headmaster the right to deny these 38 students writing the exams? Has the headmaster the right to hold them ransom because they haven't paid school fees when they have to write exams?
Well, they owe the school, and once you owe the school, it means you cannot continue as a student. For instance, if you have not paid your fees for first term, you cannot come for second term. But we try to, overlook some of these things and keep hoping that parents will pay. Because technically, if you haven't paid your fees, it means you are not a student. Therefore, you cannot be in the school. So we try to help parents, and we have always been expecting parents to be able to negotiate with the schools and pay in installments so that we don't come to this place. So if you say the headmaster has the right is there because technically if you didn't pay your fees for first term, it means you are not a student. You are not a student. But they kept them hoping that parents will make arrangements to pay in installments, and that has not happened, and it's unfortunate.
I see. We'll leave it here for now, Mr. Nsua. Michael Nsua is former Director General for the Ghana Education Service. Would follow closely this with the Ghana Education Service and the West African Examination Council. Find out what could be done for these students whose future could be jeopardized by this. But over 700 people in the Sang Township of the northern region have been rendered homeless by a rainstorm. Now, the storm blew off the roofs of about 98 houses, including the district office of the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. Now, District Chief Executive for Myong Dang Mankanda says the assembly is mobilizing resources to assist the displaced residents. Hashmin Mohammed is our Northern Regional Correspondent. He's joining me over the phone with updates. Hello, Hashmin.
Yeah, hello, Kim.
Now, what can you report from the Sang Township?
Hello?
Hello, Hashmin. I'm asking, now what's the latest with these 700 persons who have lost their homes?
Well, I mean, this incident happened on Wednesday night. A while ago, I was talking to the for the area who confirmed to me the figures. He said over 100 residents have been displaced for now. It also includes the district directorate of the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. And these 700 displaced residents are yet to receive any kind of help from the National Disaster Management Organization in the district, even though they have the district, the authorities of NADMO have begun the registration of the victims.
No, really. Now, the DC also mentioned that the Assembly was going to mobilize resources. What has become of that?
Well, Nyang district is a young district. It was carved out of the Yendi municipality. According to him, they are very challenged in terms of resources. And if not the support, if they do not get support from central government, it will be very, very difficult for them to reach out to the over 700 residents who have been displaced. But right now, according to him, they are trying to mobilize a few resources to be able to reach out to some of the displaced residents in the interim, so help comes to them. They are also appealing to non-governmental organizations and philanthropists to come to them.
I see. Now, so where are these affected persons?
For now, in the interim, they are sheltering with families and then friends in surrounding communities in the district.
I see. We'll leave it here for now. Thank you very much. Hashmin Mohammed joined us from Tamale with an update on the flood situation that's rendered over 700 people homeless.